Welcome, everybody, to this session of Write With Us, our nice productivity session on this Monday afternoon, Monday evening, or I guess depending on where you are in the world, whatever time it is for you. We love that you're here. We love that you're excited to join with us today. Go ahead and pop a comment in the chat. Let us know what you're working on, how we can help you. Like always, we just want to say, make sure for these sessions that you have yourself a nice, water or beverage ready to go, and anything else that you might need to be productive, whether it's pen, paper, homework, your computer, the documents up, maps, your crafting supplies, whatever it might be. You have it here and you're ready to go. Big shout out, big wave to all of you in the chat. It's so great to see you all. I guess you can see us. Morgan, anything to add before we do our centering exercise today?
No, I'm just really excited, to see some of our good friends in there. We haven't seen Santi in a while, and Talia and Sue, and so great. Kyle jumped in just in time, and Reed's here, Katie's here. We have awesome people, good
Yeah,
energy.
Miss Hyacinth girl. I saw, oh my goodness, we have so many people here. So,
Exercise today. Sorry.
no worries. All right, so it's great to see everybody. Let's just jump into our centering exercise and then we will go straight into our sprints. So the reason we do these centering exercises or meditation, whatever you want to call it, is because, man, the days can get long and they can get hard. And it's 102 degrees here. And I'm just like, the hubris of man. Why do I live where it's so hot? But I gotta let that go. I gotta let it go and just focus on this moment, focus on this present time so that we can be creative in what we want to create. So go ahead with me. We're going to do just a small breathing exercise, just kind of get us all together. And I'm a really big fan of the counting to 7. So you're going to breathe in for a count of 7, hold for a count of 7, and then release for a count of 7. So with me now, and eyes open, eyes shut, whatever's comfortable for you. Okay. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do it again. Ready? In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just remember, the day is done, or it's whatever has happened. We're setting it down. We can pick it up later. Whatever happens tomorrow, we can pick that up at the end of our productivity session. But right now, we're just going to live in this moment. So are we all ready to go? Should we do our first session?
I think for just a minute, it would be nice if everybody took just a second and envisioned what that is, what they're going to work on, if they want to share it in the chat, if they just want to have a moment to get a visual on that as we shift into what we're going to work on. So just for a second, set your intention. So my intention is going to be that I'm going to have an effortless editing session and get an entire chapter done, hopefully in our first write. So that's going to be my intention.
I love that. I'm going to try to get into a flow state where I'm not questioning every decision, where I'm not stuck in my head, where I'm just writing and letting it go.
Yeah.
All right. I love seeing you all in the chat. There's so many people in the chat. Really great to see everybody. Elizabeth is joining us. We got Santi. We got so many people. Reed has popped in.
Did you
Um,
see my Hyacinth girl's comment to your 102 degrees?
yeah,
She's like,
I've lived that 5 feet of snow before. All right, everyone. Again, there's going to be a little bit of music in the background here. Don't let this surprise you. And everybody but Morgan gets to hear the music, so bummer for her. Let's go ahead and let's get started. right. And we are back for a quick second here. Do a little break. Get up. Stretch a little bit. Get a drink of water. Whatever.
Check the chat.
Chat. Let us know what you worked on. I ended up getting stuck in editing because I was like, what was I writing? What's going on here? You know, had to go back a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah. How'd everybody do?
I think they're
I
still
got,
typing.
yeah, I
Tell
got,
us.
that's good. I like it. People are still typing. So in our stretch too, we can do a couple good writer stretches while we're waiting. So one stretch that I think is really good to do is just like stretch out your hands and stretch the back, the fingers down. If you're like me, get really tight in there. That really helps me kind of release. I'm also a rock climber, so I get a little pumped. And then for my neck, because I'm always like grading and looking down, I like to take my hand over my ear and then push my head up into my hand, but don't push your hand down onto your head. So, and then just take a deep breath if you need to stretch in there. If you get knots in your shoulders, this will really help. Yeah, or like Molly, you can do it Molly's way too. Whatever you want, just stretch your neck. I feel like we forget to take care of our.
I gotta say, Miss Hyacinth Girl did about 650 words in that session.
No, yeah, she's at 1,207. Woohoo!
That's so impressive. Reed, I feel ya. That's what I spent like the first half of this one doing, was just getting back in there and just figuring out what I was supposed to be talking about.
Right?
It happens. Talia says she did some scary math, but she's got a bodice pattern that's been altered. A bodice pattern. I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means, but I'm happy to learn about it. Tell me more.
Maybe is she designing clothes? Maybe.
Hmm.
Ooh, this is all exciting.
I like how Katie did like the prayer. Like I like that too as a stretch. And also for the gratitude.
So we got 30 more seconds ish before we get back into our next session. Remember, breathe, get your water, run to the bathroom, whatever you need to do. You know, we're gonna hit it hard here in another about 5 more seconds.
And if you want some ideas for a little prompt, here's a wacky prompt for you. When stretching went wrong.
I
So your
think
character went to take to stretch and something went wrong.
I think that's just getting older. It's just how life works these days.
You're like, Morgan, that's just your life. Like
It's all of us.
I didn't say what was stretching, maybe it was your pet.
It's worse.
Maybe not.
All right, all. Let's jump into our second session here.
All right, let's do it.
How is that for you, Morgan? For everybody in the chat.
Productive.
Good.
I hope everybody had productive. How about you? How was yours, Molly?
It was all right. It was all right. Getting there. For reference, we found out what the drindle was in the chat. It's the
Really?
traditional dress you would wear at Oktoberfest.
Okay. Drindle. Okay. Look at that.
We've
That's
learned something.
all kinds of stuff, right?
So don't forget, guys, I know it can be tempting to work through the breaks. And, I've been there too. But often we're more productive if we give ourselves those little bit of times to just collect our energy again, don't get burnt out, stretch, drink our water, whatever it might be. We got one more productivity session for you guys. Morgan, you think you're going to meet your goal for
Yeah,
today?
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do it.
I think I'm actually going to finish my chapter as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little happy dance if I get my goals.
There's a happy thumb dance.
Heck yeah. And then they can like happy thumb emoji dance us if they hit their goals. So I feel like everyone needs a goal for their last sprint. Like, what is it? Get your goal, maybe write it down. Ooh, cut out the pieces. We got some coming in. I'm loving it. So close to the end of this chapter.
Oh, I gotta tell you, Kyle, 450 words about a guy who stretched and his arm fell off.
I love this man. His
I
arm.
don't. Okay, there's this movie. It's not a super great movie. It's called Dylan Dog Dead of Night, and there is a bit in it. I'm saying this for you, KJ. There is a bit in it where one of the characters becomes a zombie and has issues with his arm falling off and getting a replacement arm. So just consider it's related, maybe.
I just want to read some of these prompt stories. Every time KJ shows up, it's like so fun because he gives us the best prompt stories.
We still haven't heard the moist rod story. Where KJ took all of the uncomfortable words and was gonna make one story with all of the uncomfortable words. So someday,
If you guys want us to hold a contest, we could do a flash fiction piece where we take uncomfortable words. That would be a fun, like, 2024 challenge or something. Oh my gosh, I love it. Chris Banner's in the house. Oh
oh yeah,
yeah.
she is.
I love it.
All right,
More
we all
stretch.
ready? One more. We got one
Yeah.
more in us, guys.
I'm throwing stuff like microphones.
Don't throw things.
Too
Snap.
excited about my stretch.
Cracker. Oh, I probably shouldn't crack my fingers directly into the microphone. That's probably like a body horror for someone. Don't do that. But otherwise,
Molly, can you still hear me?
we can still hear you, Morgan.
Okay, well, that was my clumsy clums. Okay, it's out of the way.
All right,
Clumsy.
everybody.
Here
Let's do it. One more.
we
See you in
go.
15.
Woohoo.
have to admit, I'm like a paragraph short of what I wanted. I'm so close. Just like a paragraph short. But that's okay. That's okay. I was really productive. That's really helpful. I got to read KJ's bathroom scene in the chat. He's gotten over 700 words. You guys are so productive. It's inspiring. Morgan, I think, is having some issues with her microphone, but that's okay. We love her anyway.
Finish. I'm like the same. I'm like, I'm so close.
Well, that's okay. Guess what? You don't have to stop right here. If you want to keep writing, you can, of course, keep writing or editing or crafting or ironing or cooking or whatever it is you're doing. You can keep doing that. Or you can say, you know what I need to do? I need to take a nap. I need to eat food. I need to do some chores. Whatever it is in your life that is happening, you can pick that up if you need to. We understand.
Yes.
But I think we really loved having everybody here. It was such a fun time today, and really loved all the chats and getting to see everybody and what they're creating. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I love creating, and I love creating with people. So thank you all so much for being here. And if you liked this, hopefully you liked it, come back and join us next week.
Oh, and give us a like in the
It does help us. We're a pretty small YouTube channel, so it helps when people like and subscribe and watch our videos. So we appreciate it. We appreciate all of you. Go out, have a lovely rest of your day.